Staying in touch is just a few clicks away. Get the latest news from a Catholic perspective and so much more. Become a RealCatholicTV.com premium member today.
Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Voris. The damage done to the Catholic faith by so-called liberal theology has been almost beyond reckoning by anyone other than God himself. For nearly 50 years now, the mind of the regular Catholic has been polluted by the poison of modernism, a heresy that Pope Pius X called the synthesis of all heresies. In various ages, the Church has encountered various heresies and had to struggle enormously to overcome them. Great damage was done to the body of Christ, to the members of the body of Christ, before these heresies were eventually overcome. But the argument can be made of the modernist heresy is this, that since it is in fact the synthesis of all heresies, then the damage that has been done is a synthesis of all damage, and therefore the worst crisis the Church has ever encountered. What is singular about this time and place in the history of the Church is the near global apostasy that is occurring and has been now for 2 generations. We see it everywhere in the Church at the same time among the clergy and the laity. And to add even more urgency to the situation, the gigantic leaps forward in social communications has accelerated the spread of the rebellion and heresy at a rate never before seen in our 2,000 years. This situation and how to understand it and battle against it was the subject of a day-long conference we were invited to speak at in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada a few weeks ago. We're including a link to the first of the 3 talks for free on this page. Just click on the link to view part 1. We consider part of our mission here, a strong part of our mission here, to help Catholics understand first that the Church is in dire straits. This is not evident to a vast majority of the faithful. Second, we want them to understand the nature, the what, the essence of what has gone wrong. We believe when people understand there is a deep crisis in the Church and they understand how it came about, then they will be able to make sense of the spiritual insanity that grips so many members of the body of Christ these days. So many people, good people, faithful people, are hurting and confused and scandalized by this crisis predicted so perfectly over 100 years ago by Pope St. Pius X. Too many people in the Church today, including many leaders, are perfectly fine with skipping down the road, ignoring this reality. The truth of the matter must be confessed, talked about, and dealt with before any new evangelization effort can gain any sort of serious traction. After all, even if some people are being attracted to some highly publicized aspect or dimension of the faith, and they do convert, if the Church they are converting to is racked in internal scandal and confusion, or if more people are leaving out the back door than are coming in the front, what good does the effort in a new evangelization accomplish in the end? We must fix these ills and deal with the problems no matter how few people may want it actually talked about. God love you. I'm Michael Voris.